episode 5 of the Knit Along podcast. I'm Ashley.
I'm Christy.
And welcome to our channel. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. If you're checking us out for the first time, welcome. I hope that you enjoy. You can find show notes in our Ravelry group and also on our blogger, which is knitalongpodcast.blogspot.com. We have a podcast Instagram, which is just Knit Along Podcast. You can find me on Instagram as Nomadic Yarns.
And I am Christy Kane.
And I'm on Ravelry as AshleyPoo22.
And I am Christy.
That's all of the
all the
administrations, whatnot, where you can find us. Show notes, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We are almost at 300 subscribers.
I know, that's amazing.
That's super exciting. Thank you for subscribing.
Yeah.
If you like what you see, please subscribe and give us a little thumbs up on the video.
Yeah.
Should do a giveaway when we hit 500, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe a little yarny goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a pattern or two.
Sounds good.
Yes, so thumbs up, subscribe, say hi to us, send us some messages. Oh, we have a Gmail account, knitalongpodcast@gmail.com. So if you have any questions or you want to shoot us an email, feel free.
Yeah.
That's about it, I think. Oh, thank you everybody who wished me a happy birthday last week. It was really nice to read all of your comments. I had a pretty low-key day. Started at the DMV. Super exciting. Getting that new license. And then we just went like antiquing and thrifting and had nice dinner. Had some day wine. You know how it is. Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, so just thank you for saying hi. Wishing me a happy birthday. Do you have any foes?
Well, yes. Kind of, I don't know, like a faux fail, I guess. So, oh, this is a big day, you guys. I bought sock blockers. I've never had them before.
Yay!
And it was mostly for the podcast, because, like, I honestly don't care if my socks are blocked or not.
Me neither.
But anyway. So, oh, I didn't leave in my ends yet, so I don't know. It's kind of an FO.
It's still an FO.
So, this is the Monkey Sock Pattern by Cookie A. It is free on Ravelry. And this is knit in Lion Brand sock, I think.
Is it Sockies?
Yes, Sockies in the Rock Candy colorway. I cast these on like years and years ago. And I had one sock done. So I had this one done for like 3 years. And then I had this one like right at the heel turn. And I broke my needles, and I put a new needle on, but it was the wrong size, because I'm cool like that. So, observe. I don't know if this will show up.
Want me to hold one?
But,
oh god. You can just rip that out, whatever.
So, I'm just gonna, you know what?
You just wear them
I'm just gonna wear them. I don't even care. But, go me. Woo!
It's an FO!
It's an FO fail.
And it's a old FO, so even better.
Yeah, so...
You bought new needles now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. Well, this was gonna be an FO last week, but I did the toe wrong.
Oh,
so
no.
it's you decrease every row on the toe, and I was doing every other row. Just I don't know.
I think that's how you usually do it, isn't it?
I thought so, but apparently not. And I was like, man, this toe is looking big. Well, it was looking big because it was on the wrong size needle too. And I was just like, man, this foot's looking huge. But
oh my god.
yeah, it's pretty huge. Here, let me.
Kind of amazing.
Anyway, that pretty much sums up my last 2 weeks.
Oh my god, don't even get me started. It's been insane.
Yeah.
I also have one FO off the sock machine. So this is my Mischief Managed colorway.
Pretty.
It is one of my Harry Potter colors, inspired by the Marauders. And I love that speckled stripe in there. I've been like getting, like, it's springy now. It's like, it was 75 degrees today. Like I had to turn on the air conditioning for a little bit. But yeah, I'm like crazy, I need to dye some new stuff, some new bright colors, some new speckle stripes, but yeah, it feels good to get these off the needles. And then this is a little bit of stash enhancement. I bought some new sock blockers.
Those are awesome.
Aren't they amazing? So these are from Knitting Left on Etsy. They have sharks on them. More sharks, all the sharks. So perfect for summertime and Shark Week and Jaws movie marathons and all that good stuff that summer brings. Yes, my knitting time has not been very plentiful this week. My sister has like a mystery illness. She just broke out in hives last weekend for like no reason. It happened one other time 2 years ago, just everywhere. Breathing issues, all this weird stuff just started happening to her. So she's been like out of commission for a week. I've been working Christmas hours and it's kind of sucked. But we're caught up, everything's out, so cheers to that. Yes, feels good to be done.
Yeah. Just had crazy children.
Yeah. Crazy children.
Yeah, I just spent 2 hours trying to get my daughter to fall asleep, and now I'm here, and I'm really glad there's wine.
Yeah. She wanted to do Frozen sing-along.
But yeah, she kept asking me to do her hair, and then kept singing Let It Go. And I'm like, girl, you gotta go to sleep. Come on, please.
No, not tonight, Mom.
And then she kept getting mad that I was trying to get her to go to sleep. She kept going, I'm sad, I'm crying. I'm like, I know you are, but you need to go to sleep. You're really tired.
Working those emotions.
Oh my gosh.
So what are you working on?
So I am almost done with my Codikas. So this is our Cal that we're working on. So I have knit this is Codikas by Caitlin Hunter. Mine is knit out of Brooklyn Tweed Arbor. I could not tell you the colors right now off the top of my head.
In here.
But they'll be in the show notes. I know the yellow is tincture, that's all I know. But I'm almost done. I'm at the ribbing. I was hoping to be done before we recorded, but that was not in the cards. But I've been working on that for the last, I don't know, week or so, almost exclusively, besides my monkey fails. Weekender is here. I haven't touched it since the last time we recorded. So
Aww.
Weekender by Andrea Mowry in Brooklyn Shelter in the newsprint colorway. I love this yarn. It's really great. And then last time I showed you a little teeny tiny sock, but this is the Fragment sock by, oh my gosh, Curious Handmade, or Curious...
Helen Stewart.
Helen Stewart from the Lane issue 4. So there it is.
Those are really pretty.
I am loving this. I'm really late to the Plucky Knitter bandwagon, but this is out of Plucky Primo Fingering in the Early Light colorway, and it is lovely to knit with. It's been in my stash for like 5 years, and I've never used it.
And now your life has changed.
But yeah, this is pretty great. I'm really liking it.
Good stitch definition.
Yes. And then this is sort of like an acquisition slash whip. So this is just a garter toe up sock, but it's in Woolberry's Gilmore Girls Club colorway, which is, this is the Luke one. This is called Luke Can Waltz. This is her simple sock.
I love it.
It's 75% merino, 25% nylon. It's fabulous. I'm not like a huge Gilmore Girls fan. Like, I like it, but I'm not like, you know, like a fangirl or whatever. But I really like a good mystery sock, like mystery colorway. And I really like matching heel toe yarns.
Did that come with it, the mini?
Yes. So here is what I received, and I cast it on immediately. Like, not kind of like a blush pink with some like kind of like brownie mauves, navy. I love this blue toe, but very pretty. I love it.
I'm kind of jealous that I didn't get in on that.
I love it. I usually try to not wind my new yarns before we record, but I just had to start it, so that's what I did. And that's what I got.
I have a few things. So I didn't show this off last time. This is the baby blanket, which still isn't finished. It's almost done. I have one more wedge after this gray one. So this is the Colorful Wedges baby blanket from Pearl Soho. And I was at the Stitch Marker last time I showed it off. And it's O-Wool O-Wash Sport, and I'll list the colors here. It's really nice to knit with. It's machine washable, so it's perfect for baby knits. And Tommy from Squirrel Pie Productions and Moonstone Dye Works, she is hosting a kit along. So I'm gonna get in on that with this and anything else that I knit for my little nephew-to-be who will be here in a month.
Exciting.
I think that she's starting to like nest now and all that fun stuff. Let's see. I've also been working on my Codigas by Caitlin Hunter. So I'm almost done with chart 2. And I did change up my third color. So I was going to do the Commando by Woolen Boone, but I decided to swap it out for this. This is Yarn on the House Big Sister in the Dragon Fruit colorway. So yeah, I was a little worried that it would be too similar to my second contrast color, but it's totally fine.
No, looks great.
I am so glad that I did it because I love it. So, and it's an MCN base, and it's just so lovely to knit with.
Pretty.
So yeah. And I think I have maybe 3 more rows of the chart, and then I'm just on to stocking that for a little bit. I played some major yarn chicken with the gray. Oh my gosh. I was sweating a little bit towards the end. Like I finished before the chart started, and I was like, yes, I had enough. And I was like, oh crap, you need enough for 2 more rows. But I did it with this much to spare, and yes, I've mostly been working on that this week because it is so delightful. And all that cashmere does not hurt a bit. And then, let's see. I have one more shawl that I picked up, and then I have a few socks also, because always socks. So this I started Rhinebeck 2016. It's living in my Fringe Field bag. So this is the Void shawl by Melanie Berg, and it's just a like textured crescent shaped shawl, and it's out of Woolfolk Far. I think I wound everything up. Woolfolk Far in the number 12 colorway, which is this beautiful deep plummy kind of purple, and it's just so nice.
I like the halo on it.
Yeah, it's a chainette. It's merino, but it's really, really soft. It feels ridiculous. It is 21 ultimate merino, and yeah, it's pretty ultimate. So I haven't worked on this in a while, so I picked it up, and it took me like a little bit to figure out which row I was on. I maybe put in a few days worth of work on that. I'd really like to finish it, but now that it's getting warmer out, it'll probably go back into hibernation. We'll see. And then my last whips are some socks. So these are in my Willoughby Way bag. Got some really pretty black and gold lining. It's a good size for like a smaller project. It's a little smaller than I thought it was, but you know, the dimensions were all listed on there. I just apparently can't read. But this is one of the new colorways I shared last week. I ended up calling it Truth or Dare. And I cut out the heels, and I started putting the first one in. I was really hoping to have these done, but that didn't happen. probably just another night of working on them and they'll be
These are
ready.
pretty. Is that the yak?
No, this is my Brit sock base.
Oh.
I believe Mischief Managed was also Brit sock. And then I'm also working on Little Shop of Horrors, and that is on my sparkle sock. One of my 8 stripers. This is Leslie from Junk Yarn, as in Leslie Nope, because of course I had to buy it, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So I just cranked this up on the machine and I have to cut it in half still, but I'm really excited to work on this. This I believe is her Boss sock, which is the 80/20, and I really like it, super soft. And I was like, I need more of this colorway, and then I went in my stash and I have it on like a sock blank, so that'll be pretty perfect for Grocery Girl Sock Bash.
Oh, right.
Yes. New Grocery Girls episode went up a little earlier today and I was able to catch it. And every month they do a monthly sock knit along, and I believe April is striping, so we're covered, and May is sock blanks. So I think you just post in their group and knit along.
Mm-hmm.
And then my last little whip, these turned out really long, didn't they? So I dyed up this new color. I can't remember if I shared it last time or not. But this is Diagon Alley. Take 1. I have to do some rearranging. But I wanted to crank it up on a yak base and the non-yak base, just to kind of show the difference. So this is my spark sock and this is the yak sock, and it just kind of mutes the colors a little bit and also makes them a little bit richer. So yeah, I thought it would be kind of cool to have samples of both. So I cranked them up. And that, I believe, is all of my whips that I've been working on and will be working on this week, because hopefully I'll have more knitting time. So, did you buy any yarn this week?
I broke my yarn diet. It lasted like 3 days.
At least you tried.
So someone asked on our YouTube channel where we find our D-stash yarns that we've been like going crazy about lately. It's on Etsy. Just search Sleeky Yarn D-stash. That's what we've been doing, and then emailing each other when we find good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I shopped D-stash and not D-stash this week because I am out of control.
I just shopped D-stash, but how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4,
You got
5,
some good
6.
stuff.
I have 7 today.
I have a little bit more than that. Because when don't I?
And I'll try to be better about holding them up. Like, I kind of like will hold them up and then like take them away right away. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not good at this. Okay, so I have some more hedgehog because I love hedgehog. Hedgehog sock in Harvest.
That's good.
So it's a beautiful, speckly, pinky, orangey, Halloweeny looking colorway that I am very pleased with. And then I also got hedgehog twist sock in the Whisper colorway. So it's kind of like a soft mauve, pink, and maybe like an apricot color.
That's really pretty.
But I figure this could probably be used in some sort of fade at some point. I don't know.
So many fades.
So many fades, so little time. And then I've never had this yarn before. This is Elm Tree Yarns, and this is the Superwash Merino, Nylon, and Stellina. And this is called Jacob Marley.
Oh, that's cute.
So it's sort of like a minty green base with gray and black specks on a Stellina. It's just pretty. I like it. I got more Cat Sandwich. This is Midnight Breeze in her trusty sock colorway, which is a 75-25. So it has lots of great colors in there.
Speckle-tastic.
Speckle-tastic. I'm all about it. This is fondant fiber in the Love Me Tender colorway, and this is her Austin base, spelled like Jane, which is an MCN. It's just a really pretty peachy pink, which I love. I'm not a big pink person, but I'm a sucker for this sort of like peachy antique pink. So
it's so pretty. It has a little ribbon on it.
I know, it has a little ribbon and a little heart button.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that sweet? That's so cute. And then this is Flock Fiber Studio, another new one I've never had before. This is the 80/20 Take a Hike sock. And it is All I Want for Christmas Is You, spelled E-W-E. And it's just like...
that is a plump skein.
I know. Pinks and greens.
It
sort of has a gray base, which is my jam. Very pretty. And then the last one is Strand Designs, which I also never used before. And this is called Winter Woodland. This is their sock, 75/20. But it's just grays and a little bit of like a tan and an ivory base. Very pretty.
What's your favorite out of the
my
movies?
favorite? Honestly, this one.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, I really like it. I think I might make something for my daughter out of it.
Cute.
And then do you want me to do my other stuff? You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. I got this amazing pin that I love so much. It's by the Clever Clove. It says, "Nobody likes a soggy bottom. Anyone who is a Bake Off fan knows about Miss Mary Berry, who is one of my favorite people."
I totally had that in my cart, and there were too many other things that I wanted. I just closed the window because it was going to get dangerous real fast.
And then I don't know if these will show up, but I got 2 little stitch markers from her too. It's a cat on a stack of books and a hedgehog reading.
Aww.
So, we'll see.
We can try to post a picture.
Yeah. And then my last thing is I got Uniform, which is a book that has a sewing pattern in it and also a cardigan, and they're both completely customizable. So you can use different yarn weights, you can have different sleeves, different necklines. It's very cool. Definitely check it out. I actually forgot that I pre-ordered this and was pleasantly surprised. Oh, so the knit pattern is by Matter, who is Carrie Bostic Hodge. And then the sewing patterns are by Grainline Studio, and her name is Jen Beeman.
Yeah.
So, very cool. I'm very excited to dig into these.
That's a cool book.
That's everything.
Awesome. I just bought more yarn. I have a few pins too. So I was so excited because I found one of my like holy grail yarns that I've wanted for probably at least 5 years now. This is Trailing Clouds Mind the Gap.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's self-striping, and it's the colors of the London Tube. Like the tube stops. Yeah, it's so cute. Look at that cute little label.
Oh, and it's BFL.
Yeah, it's 75/25 BFL and nylon. Yeah, I wanted this for so long, and I forgot about it, and then I saw it, and I was like, mine, give it to me right now. I also got a little hedgehog.
That one is so good. I love it so much.
I know. It's so bright and like...
It looks like an old Kay Facet colorway that Rowan used to have.
Really?
Yeah.
You see, I wouldn't think these colors would go together, but they do, and it's really pretty. This is the Twist Sock, which is another BFL, and this is Sunfire. I'm not sure if this is like a club colorway, because I've never seen this before. I'm pretty good on my hedgehog colors. Then I got a Ren and Ollie, who I've never bought from before. I believe they are out of Australia. This is To the Moon and Back on the 75/25, which is Ollie sock yarn. It's beautiful blues and greens with little bits of orange and bright magenta. Super pretty. I really like that. I got some Halloween yarn because every day is Halloween in my world. This is Ellie and Ada, who is based out of Ireland. This is the Be My Boo color, and it's on the gold sparkle sock base. Super cute and Halloween-y. I love the bright green in there and the pink. Sorry, my phone is going off like crazy. Put that down. Nitty and color on the Glam Rock sparkle sock in the Witch Please color. Super fun and Halloween-y with the orange and green, different purples. Do like a Halloween sock knit along at some point. I have enough yarn for it.
We need a new knit along idea.
Yeah.
So maybe just
send us some ideas.
Yeah. If you have any ideas, let us know.
Should we keep it loose next time and just do like a shawl knit along or like sweater knit along?
I think
pick
so.
like a specific pattern again.
Maybe pick a designer.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I don't know.
We like some designers.
Let us know what you think, you guys.
Yeah. Comment.
Yeah.
Let us know. This I was really excited to get because it is dyed in Chile. This is Chile Knits, the soft sock base in stained jeans. It's a really pretty, like denim-y blue with pops of orange, blues, really good speckles. They're really like subtle and not too heavy-handed. Pineapple yarn. I tried to buy like yarns that I have never bought before just to broaden my horizon a little. And pineapple yarn, I know that she dyes in Hawaii, which is pretty cool. When we went to Hawaii, there was like one yarn shop on the island that we went to, so we had to make the pilgrimage and it was kind of lame.
Oh.
But this is Waikiki. Really pretty, bright speckles. And then, save those ones for next time. Western Sky Knits has been on my list for a while. I follow her on Instagram and she always dyes up beautiful colors. And this is Ramble, which is on her 80/20 BFL nylon base.
It's pretty.
Really pretty, like woodsy, foresty kind of color. Yeah. That's most of my destashing. And then Olan had a anniversary update. She had celebrated her first year of business, and she had a big update full of lots of kits, lots of one-of-a-kind. And I had to order something, so...
Can we hold some?
Yes,
yeah.
please.
Okay.
This is a rose cardigan fade kit. And it's so pretty. I was very on the fence about that pattern, but I was like, I'll just shop just in case because I don't have much sport weight in my stash. This is her sock sport base. So I was like, better to be safe than sorry. You never know. So this is Moonlit. Vessel. I love this one. This one's so pretty. Well, they're all pretty, but I really love that one. Afterlife ×2. And Sulk ×2. So yeah, it's like taken every fiber of strength that I have to not cast on this cardigan because it's so pretty. And then I got some enamel pins from Twill and Print. I'm just gonna open them real quick. I was like so excited about this one, I almost cried. So this is a TARDIS and it's sparkly and it says the future is female on it, and I was so excited. I haven't watched Doctor Who in a while, but now that they're bringing on a female doctor, I might watch it again. And this is just a little sparkly black sheep. Super cute. I've ordered from her before. Just a little business card. Twill and Print. She's on Instagram. And yeah, that is all the stashing for these past 2 weeks. Quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot now that I see it all here.
Yeah. Especially when I was like, I'm not buying any yarn. I'm done.
You tried.
I know.
You did better than I did.
I work soon. I haven't been in the shop in a while.
Oh yeah.
You
probably have all new stuff now.
I know. It's not going to go over well.
Oh god.
Oh, so do you have any dream knits that are new from?
You know I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I mentioned, Rose Cardigan is gonna get on the needles pretty quickly. I really want to. I'm very torn. I think it's the weather. Like I just wanna. I want to get outside. I want to cast on all the things. I want to finish all the things. I don't know what I want to do. It's just like a frenzy of wanting to do all the things. So I really want to cast on the Rose Cardigan. And then Joji Locatelli released a new pattern, I think yesterday, for her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, Joji. We want to come and eat Brazilian meats with you, Argentinian meats with you. I'm so jealous. She's always posting like these pictures of this giant like meat buffet that she's having. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to live in South America. But yeah, it's a beautiful fade because there's so many fades to knit so little time. Mm-hmm. And it's a giant rectangle with garter stitch and little lace motifs throughout. It's super pretty. But I should probably finish my starting point shawl first because I started that like probably 2 years ago at this point. A year ago? Whenever she released it. Mm-hmm. Then I want to knit a What the Fade, which is gigantic.
Oh,
it's so pretty.
Huge.
I know, I love it though. It's huge. It has tassels. I bought yarn to knit it when it first came out. It was a mystery knit along. That's the What the Fade by Andrea Mowry. And Rose Cardigan is also by Andrea Mowry. But it's gigantic. It's mostly brioche, but there's a giant garter section at the bottom. So just when you're starting to like lose steam, you can just focus on garter. Mm-hmm. What else? There's so many things to knit. I really want to knit the Tegna by Caitlin Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that keeps popping up in my feed on Instagram. Still want to bang out a Carbeth. Everybody's knitting Carbeths right now. Yeah. It's like throwing me into a tizzy.
As soon as this is done.
Yeah, is it going on?
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
I have the yarn all wound up.
I'm probably going to wait until fall because I'll like melt if I cast that on. Oh, so Sandra C on Ravelry knit a pair of socks and a pair of mittens using my yarn. And it's a really cool pattern that she came up with. They're called Ginny's Mitts and Ginny's Socks. Post a picture here. It's pretty simple color work up top and then just like a basic vanilla sock and vanilla fingerless mitt. Super cute. I am going to probably cast on the mittens soon. Yeah. Now that I have the sock machine that does all the sock knitting for me. What do you want to get on the needles aside from Carbeth?
Well, Carbeth.
Yeah.
And then Zwag, which I mean I think I said that every podcast. So I was kind of organizing. I'm trying to like get rid of a lot of stuff in my house. I was organizing. I came across this booklet that I've had for a long time now. This is the Rowan Nordic Tweed.
That's cute.
And I rediscovered some beautiful patterns that I think I might want to cast on. So this is Fina by Grace Melville. It's this one right here. I actually have the yarn for it. It's knit in the Rowan Tweed. I have the yarn for it. I cast on for it. I could not get gauge to save my life. I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe I need to change yarns. But we used to have this sample at the shop I worked at, and I used to just wear it every time I worked. So I kind of forgot about it, and I want to knit it. And then this is Jora, again by Grace Melville, and it's in the Rowan Color Spun. But look at this awesome pullover. It's pretty cool.
Those are really pretty.
Yeah. And then I have one more.
That's super interesting with the
Yeah.
different colors.
I know. I love it. I feel like she was a little ahead of her time. This is 2011.
Wow.
And then this is, where is it? The Hala Cart Pullover by Marie Wallen in the Rowan Fine Tweed, which I believe is discontinued, so that's going to be kind of a bummer. But I guess a loft would work. But that is super cute. I love it.
Super cute.
So I rediscovered some books in my library.
All my flub would hang out the bottom of the wall.
So
That's
I don't
cute.
know. Maybe.
Which one are you leaning towards?
Well, I have all the yarn for Fina, which is the first one. I have like a tan for the main colorway, and then sort of like a burnt, like mustardy color for the color work. I don't know.
Pretty.
But I can't get gauge, so I'll probably have to use different yarn.
Oh,
Yeah, I
You're
guess
plucky.
I was knitting for like the smallest size back then, so I'm gonna have to probably get new yarn anyway.
Just get some plucky.
Yeah.
Or some loft.
Oh, that pre-child life.
I have no excuse.
Oh my gosh.
I just like wine too much. Yeah, so I got my new driver's license photo, and I looked like a total babe in my like 21 one. This one, no. This one looks
girl.
like 30. It looks like 30. I just look like scared and like pudgy. I was like, oh
Aw.
god. It's okay though. Who's gonna look at my driver's license besides the wine people? I'm just like, what a way to start off the day.
Man,
I should have brewed us a pot of coffee.
I know.
I'm like fading a little bit.
I know, me too.
Uh,
The wine will sustain us.
yes. Next time we'll double fist.
Also, next time maybe my kid won't take forever to go to bed.
I did show notes while I was waiting, so we're doing pretty well. So now we're at the random babbling section of the podcast. What have you been watching this week?
So my son and I started watching this show on Netflix called Nailed It.
Yes.
I have problems with this show. Okay, you guys, you gotta give people enough time to try to nail it. Like, I feel like, okay, so it's a show where people who aren't very experienced, it's a baking show, people who aren't very experienced are given baking projects, and they have to sort of like copy like this finished cake or this finished whatever, but they give them like, okay, make this crazy fondant sculpted cake in 45 minutes, here you go.
It's based on Pinterest fails and all that.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't give them enough time.
They don't. The only issue I really have is like the host. Like some of the stuff they have the host do is kind of annoying for me.
That's her whole shtick though, I
I
think.
know, it's just, you can only watch like a few episodes before it gets really grating. Like so they have two rounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, so two rounds per episode, and like the second round, they give the loser an advantage, and oftentimes it's just like, you push a button and she goes and like dances and harasses the other two people for like 3 minutes. Like that gets kind of old really fast.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know. The other thing, oh sorry.
No,
Yeah.
the time thing didn't really bother me. They seem like they're good sports, and they like
Yeah.
get it finished
I don't know.
quickly.
I just feel like every time I watch it, I just wish I was watching Bake Off. Honestly,
well, yeah.
I guess.
We all want more
But
Bake
then,
Off.
like, and then the people on the show don't know how to bake half the time. Just like, I don't know, drives me nuts. So
It's a cute show though.
I've been watching Nailed It, sort of, every once in a while. My son asked to watch it, and then these are all my TV shows basically are about kid things. I'm so lame.
I like kid stuff too.
So I'm not really watching this, but this is funny. It made me laugh. So they rebooted the Muppet Babies.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And my son loves it, which I am very happy about because I was like a total Muppets
Oh my
kid.
gosh.
I was like a Star Wars Muppets kid. Like,
I love Muppet Babies.
like no Disney princesses, none of that stuff. I was just like Star Wars Muppets. That's my jam. But he calls them the Muffin Babies.
the Muppet Babies.
I keep
Oh my
correcting
God.
him. Like, it's Muppet like puppet, and he's like, they're not puppets. They have legs and they don't have a hole in their butt.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
like-
Oh my
so he just
God.
goes back to Muffin Babies. I'm like, you know what?
Babies.
Sure, you're right. Muffin Babies.
Oh my
Knock
God.
yourself out.
That's adorable.
It makes me laugh.
What is that on?
It's on Hulu. I don't know what channel it's really on. We don't have like regular TV anymore. And then, you know, I'm still like trapped in like a Frozen like fever dream where all my kids want to do is watch Frozen. So that's, you know, that and Muffin Babies.
Muffin Babies.
And then The Expanse, which is on Sci-Fi, came back, which I don't even know how to explain this show. It's just like, okay, imagine a world where people live on Earth, people live on an asteroid belt, people live on Mars. And they all kind of don't like each other.
Weird.
And weird sci-fi things happen. Check it out. I like it. The main actor looks just like the Chicago Blackhawks goalie, Corey Crawford. So whenever I watch it, I'm just like, oh, there's Corey Crawford manning a space station. So Chicago people know what I'm talking about.
I have to check
And it's
that out.
kind of funny.
How many seasons are there?
This is the 3rd season. So the only person on it that I can name, like that maybe people might know, is Tom Jane, who was in like Hung. He was in Hung.
He's in a lot of random stuff.
A lot of random stuff. Yeah. And then there's an actress in it that like I can't remember her name, but she's one of those people you're like, oh yeah, I know who you are.
All the random stuff.
Oh, and then we've been watching Barry, which is
Oh,
on
how is
HBO.
that?
It's really funny.
Is it?
It's a dark comedy about like a paid assassin guy who starts taking acting classes and does like improv and stuff.
Played by Bill Hader.
Bill Hader from
Yeah.
SNL. Henry Winkler's in it. Another like, oh yeah, that guy, actor is in it that I can't name right now, but it's on HBO. I think there's been 3 episodes. I like it. It's pretty funny. It's very dark, but it's worth a watch. I mean, not like super grim, but it has, you know, it's a dark comedy. So that's what I've been watching.
Oh, I need to look up what the one thing is called.
Okay, well I'll talk about what I've been watching on YouTube. So I've been trying to get better about watching knitting podcasts because I have one and I feel like I should watch them. And I started watching Stranded with Amy Florence, and she's lovely.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. I watched like her like most recent ones, and I watched a couple like past ones. But yeah, I've been enjoying it.
She's the reason I bought the sock knitting machine.
I thought she might have been when she
Yeah.
brought up, and I was like, oh, is that who Ashley was talking
Yep.
about? I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched Amy for a while now. Her podcast
So.
is pretty great.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So that's what I've been watching. I don't really get a lot of like podcast watching time.
No. I go through phases.
Yeah. I used to, before I had kids, I watched a ton of them, and I just sort of fell to the wayside. But yeah, that's everything.
So I like watch a lot of my TV when I'm winding and doing yarn prep like in the middle of the day. And the past like 2 days, Marcia Clark Investigates has been on.
What is that?
It's amazing. There's only 2 episodes so far. So basically, I think it's on like A&E, I think.
Oh my god.
There's a new episode on Friday night. And tomorrow she investigates the Chandra Levy case.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the one I've been watching is Drew Peterson.
Oh.
Yeah, Scum Bucket. He's local.
He's local.
Yes.
Lucky us.
Bolingbrook, yep. So he was married 4 times, which first red flag. His 4th wife was like 17 when he met her, and he was like 47. And yeah, basically she went missing. And this was maybe a few years after his 3rd wife killed herself in a mysterious she didn't kill herself. They thought it was an accident, like a mysterious bathroom drowning in like a waterless bathtub. So many questions, but he was a cop. So they all covered it up. And eventually he was found guilty of her murder. His 4th wife's body was never found. Yeah. So basically she investigates the first 48 hours after the crime has happened, and she kind of walks it through, talks about what they could have done, what she thinks. She talks to people who are involved in the case, and she just kind of makes you think about it a little bit, and she presents like new information, and yeah, it was pretty interesting. I don't know what the first episode was, but Drew is the 2nd one, and tomorrow is the 3rd episode. So that's pretty good. Good Yarn Prep TV on Annie, I believe. I'm watching New Girl. The new season just started. I think it's the last season.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, me and Matt have been watching that together a little bit every night. Started watching Riverdale over again. I know.
You know how I feel about this.
I know. You're triggered.
I'm triggered right
Triggered because your husband watches it.
Don't stop texting me about it. I don't care.
So I figured that season 2 is probably going to be on Netflix, eventually. So I might as well rewatch season 1. And I need something that I've seen already when I'm winding and prepping, just so I don't have to pay too much attention. What else? Matt took me to see Pretty Woman for my birthday. Pretty Woman on Broadway, Chicago. So that was pretty cool. He had never seen the movie before.
I haven't either.
What? It's cute. It's fun. They'll probably try to remake it at some point because it's one of those iconic movies. So they did a really good job of adapting it. It was pretty much the same. They fleshed out her roommate's character, Kit. They made her have a bigger part. The cast was really good. Like, a lot of them have been nominated for Tonys and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The main girl was in the Les Mis movie. I forgot who she played. Put it here. But a lot of people nominated for Tonys. And then we came home and watched the movie because Matt had never seen it. And he really liked it. It was kind of ridiculous. And then I got The Phantom Thread from Netflix for this weekend. And I bought Greatest Showman.
Oh, yeah.
So I have some good movies to look forward to. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah. And
podcasts. Watching Amy Florence of Stranded. Just watched the new Grocery Girls. What else?
Oh, I watched Christy Glass. Something. I don't remember. She has so many videos. I watched one of the new ones.
She has a lot of content.
Yeah.
Which we appreciate. I think she just started a something. What did she just start? Patreon. There we go.
Yeah,
That's the word. I always make fun of my sister because you can like tell when she's thinking about something. I probably just made the thinking face.
Oh. So that's like, isn't it like, it's where you pay for content?
Yeah, you get extra bonus content if you pay for it.
Which, good for her.
Yeah.
I mean, that girl's working. Like, she's always posting stuff. So good for her.
Posting stuff every day. It's like a full-time job.
Yeah, man.
Tommy of Squirrel Pie Productions. Watched her.
Oh yeah, I watched her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all for podcasts. Like I said, it's been a crazy week. I'm like so tired.
Let's see. We didn't go to YarnCon.
We did not.
Big fail. Big fail.
I considered it because Matt took me to see Pretty Woman on the Saturday, and we had like maybe an hour before. I didn't want to be scrambling to get back.
Yeah.
Because it was a surprise. I didn't know where I was going, so I didn't know how long it was going to take to get there. But heard it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Michelle said it was good.
I had mentioned to my husband about possibly going, hey Michelle, about going on Sunday, and he kind of just gave me this look like, you're going to do what now? You're going to leave me with these? And I thought about going, just bringing a kid, but I don't really want to do that. So.
Next year, hopefully.
Yeah. I had my anniversary, my wedding anniversary this week. So now we have been married for as long as we lived together before we got married.
Yay! That's pretty exciting.
So 7 years married, 14 years living together.
It has not been 7 years.
Yes, it has.
What? That's insane.
Man. So, yeah. Oh, he got me an awesome Yarny gift that I forgot, so I'll bring it next time. I'm not even going to spoil it.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
You'll tell me after this.
Yeah, I'll bring it next time. What else is going on? Ooh, getting my garden started. Which is very exciting.
Yeah. I started my seeds.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I did. I got my seeds started. And then I'm thinking about maybe, I have some space in my yard. I'm thinking about maybe starting like a dye garden.
That'd be cool.
And do some natural dyeing. Because that's always something I've been interested in. I don't know. I have some space.
Should. I mean, what's it going to hurt?
I know, yeah. So.
I planted 72 tomato seeds today. So that was pretty exciting.
That's a lot of tomatoes.
I know. I figured, so The year before last, I did really well with the seeds. I made the raised beds, you know, everything grew. Last year, nothing. So I had to go out and buy plants like in June. So hopefully it works this year. I did a little overkill on tomatoes, but whatever. I figure I can give them to people.
Yeah,
Who's gonna turn down a tomato plant? Nobody.
Yeah. I didn't do 72, but I did 8 of each variety. I probably only need like 3. I do a lot of, so I grow a lot of food in my garden that we like use all year. I do a lot of canning and preserving and things like that. So, yeah.
I'll have to do a canning party if all my tomatoes grow.
Yeah, I'll show you.
I'll just start preserving stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really calculate how often we eat like tomato sauce based things.
Yeah.
And I ran out of my canned tomatoes in October.
Really? Okay. Well, I'll give you some of my 72.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't can like that many, but yeah, so.
No, the only seeds so last year I did mostly tomatoes. The first year I did my garden, I had a ton of cucumbers. It was really cool because those are pretty hard to start from seeds and have them like actually survive. I also did cauliflower and
I always fail at cauliflower.
Yeah, the bunnies ate all my cauliflower, and then last year the seeds didn't grow.
Mine just got like infested with something, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna do it. I just pull them up. Don't even want to deal with this.
Mine were doing so well, and then bunnies came and ate them.
Oh.
Like, you little dicks, but.
Yeah, you gotta get some good fencing.
I know, I need some of those little dome things.
Oh, yeah, those are good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my yard, we're the only house in the neighborhood really that doesn't have a dog. So it's like, our yard is just like a bunny refuge. Like we'll go outside and they won't even move. Like they're just like, you're not a dog.
We have a ton in my yard too. And we have a dog. Or my mom's yard, they have a dog.
Yeah.
She maybe got one last year. It was pretty sad.
Oh.
The little baby bunnies. What else? I was gonna say something else.
I don't know.
Yeah, I did my seeds today. It's crazy how nice it was because it was like snowing.
It's gonna snow on Sunday. Yeah, today's Thursday. It's gonna snow on Sunday. It's 75 today.
It's gonna rain tomorrow and Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like rain.
Yeah, it's supposed to. My little app has like a lightning bolt. So hopefully it thunderstorms.
Yeah.
So.
The cats love it too.
Yeah.
They're getting all squirrely in the window. All of the cats got sick. So last time we recorded, Luna was the only one that was sick. All of the cats got sick.
Aw, that's too bad.
They're still sneezing. Thankfully, we only had to take her to the vet, and the vet called in some more meds for us, so we saved on the vet visit, which was nice. They're slightly better now. I think they have 2 more days of meds left, and then they're done.
That's good.
Yeah. I was gonna go for a run today, but it got too hot. I was like, ugh. And then, like, I think I have sciatic nerve pain, so that started flaring up a little bit towards the end of the day, and I was like, I really don't want to do this anymore.
Just take a break.
Always next week.
Yeah, and it's only going to continue to get nicer,
after
hopefully.
The snow.
Yeah, after the snow on Sunday. Whatever,
That's stupid.
Yeah, whatever.
It, like, stuck the one day, and then it was gone by noon. Like, we woke up, and there was probably 2 inches of snow. And that was gone by, like, noon. All gone. Because Chicago.
Yeah, that's Chicago. Well, I feel like...
Should we wrap it up?
I think so. So if you're still hanging on,
thanks. Thanks for sticking to the ramble.
Don't forget, if you like us, to subscribe, give us a thumbs up.
I'll stop fidgeting with stuff next time. I can't have props in front of me, I guess. Yeah, so we'll post where to find us again, and we'll see you in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, have a good week. Bye.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, sure.
Cheers.